Hey everybody, welcome to day 4 of the 100-day project that I'm working on. And today I'll have another card for you. Just a reminder, this is our current idea book with items available. It's March through April 2020 and it's while supplies last. Maybe while I've got you here, I'll give you a quick look into the paper packs and some of the stamps. And then if you have any questions about it, you can let me know, or you can view it more in detail on my site, and then we'll get into the card. So if you don't mind, give me a minute and we'll go through the idea book. So this idea book has 2 featured paper packs. The first one is called Yesterday and Today, and it's got a more vintage look. And here's the closer look at the papers that come in it. And it has a card making workshop and a scrapbook layout workshop. So everything comes pre-cut and you just glue it together, add your photos. And those are our cut above kits, or you can buy the individual pieces and do your own thing. So here's some of the cards in this workshop. The second paper suite is Seize the Day, and it's really cute. Fun, bright, beachy colors. And here's a look at those papers up closer. And then the accessories that come with it. Some other artwork and stamp sets that coordinate with it. The card making workshop. And then here's mix-in papers that you can add to extend your paper packs. They coordinate with both sets. And then all the different stamp sets that we have available for this idea book cycle. So if you'd like a copy of this book, like to see in person, let me know and I can get one out to you as well. And then our stamp of the month that's available right now for April. When you purchase $50 or more, you can get this cute stamp set for just $5. And don't forget our Operation Smile stamp set. The proceeds from this go to our charity that we sponsor, Operation Smile, and it helps give surgeries to children around the world who have cleft palates, cleft lips, and such. It's a really, really good program. Okay, so that's that on the idea book. So today's card, standard card again, 8.5 by 11 or 8.5 by 5.5 card, folded in half, and just one strip of pattern paper that's 2.5 or 2.25 inch wide by 5.5 to go across the length. A cardstock square of 3.5 by 3.5, and a white daisy square of 3 by 3. I'm gonna be using 2 different stamp sets today. The first one is called Splash of Color, and actually what it is, it's these shapes that make it look like you've splashed color on your surface, so that it's intentional, but it's made to look random. So that's pretty cool, and we'll use this square shaped one today. And then another stamp set called Stronger Together Sentiments, and I really want to use this one. Tough times don't last, tough people do. And that's going to be our sentiment for today. So I know that sometimes people think, well, I don't know where to come up with card ideas or how to get started. Close to My Heart offers a card making program called Make It From Your Heart. And in it, it has the recipes and examples of different cards to make. So you see, and it tells you exactly, what size to cut each of the pieces and how to put it together, and then a few samples. So real easy to put something together without having to do all the brain work. So something to consider as well. And it has several patterns in it. 23, 24. So 24 patterns. So that's a lot of card making. Okay, onto the card. Now, on our 3x3 sheet, I'm going to stamp that little background splash with canary yellow. And I'm just going to ink up the block real good. Let me put this underneath for a little cushion. And then I'll just stamp it in the center and give it a good push to make sure it gets a good even distribution. And then when I pull it up, see, it just looks like we water brush some paint on there without having to pull out the water brushes. So that's really cute, easy way to get a background. And here's the stamp that says tough times don't last, tough people do. And I'm going to stamp that in Bluebird. So we'll stamp that up, ink that up, and just stamp it right in the middle. You know what? Right where that little heart is, I'm going to take the ink off. Just stamp that down. There we go. Well, you can kind of see where it went, but that's okay. Because I'm going to take a marker and let's see. I just draw in my own little heart. And I'm okay that it might look a little messy, but it looks hand-drawn and I'm good with that. So let's see here. We will adhere this white piece in the middle of the red. Let's see here. Let's do this dot paper. And you know what? When you cut that paper and if it hangs off just a smidge, just go on the back side. Cut that off. Just that little sliver, and now you've got it perfectly matching on both sides. I want to add a little bit of ribbon across there. And what I do is I just take some ribbon that's a little bit longer than the whole side that I'm going to put it. I don't want to wrap it around the card. Number one, it wastes a lot of ribbon to do that. And number two, I don't want you to see an unfinished edge on the back side. So I'm just bringing the two pieces together and tying a knot. And then I'm going to cut it, but not straight down the back side of the middle. I'm going to do it off center so that my knot, so that my bow can be off to the side. I want to make sure it doesn't interfere with my square there. And you know what? We can put our big center or off center it, and then we'll have that ribbon off to the side. I'm just going to put adhesive straight to the back of the ribbon. If it gets a little messy, I can just rub it off. Add that there. I'm gonna trim off that excess. And because I put the adhesive all the way across the ribbon, it sticks all the way down to the end of that. Okay, so now we have that. And you know what? I think I want to do that with foam tape. Give it a little bit of a lift. Just add some strips across. And I make sure to add some in the middle so my card doesn't cave when it gets pressed. There we go. Finding that corner edge is a little tricky sometimes. There we go. Let me lift that up. There we go. Let's see. I think that will do it. Simple. Got some ribbon on it. Got some different color inks and paper. And I think the sentiment says it all. So thank you for joining me for another card. And I hope to see you tomorrow night for another card. I'm also looking to see if I might pull out some big sheets and go for a layout, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. So stay safe and good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.